Okay, so a couple years ago, I interviewed happy30, a famous mapper from the early days of Osu, and then made this video out of it. This has been sitting unlisted because the, 3-minute preamble here just kind of sucks. So here's a short version. Basically, I was under the impression that maps didn't have modern flowy movement until happy30 came along. So being the person who makes videos breaking down mapping concepts, I wanted to understand happy30's perspective, how happy30 thinks about movement in maps. Then we talked about it, and I realized the idea of logically breaking down mapping concepts just doesn't apply to the way happy30 creates maps. It'll be there for
but in that case, I'm gonna make a latte.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave my phone.
So I'd like to think that I invented this circular flow thing. It's just that I didn't have any other mapping inspirations that did it at the same time, but it could have been other mappers that just came to the same conclusion.
What is circular flow in your eyes?
Well, it's the trajectory of your cursor, and usually it's not like circles, right? But it's more like whoop, 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 whoop. If you swing of a stick around, how would you swing a stick? It's like this way.
So you're trying to recreate that with movement on your mouse.
Yeah, I didn't just start doing it because of the theory behind it. Well, it just kind of emerged into my mapping at some point, and I was like, hey, why does this feel different? And this is like way back in 2009, like I was mapping for a year. And at that point, I started noticing, oh, this feels really nice. Let's do this more. Actually, I was mapping 2 maps at a time. You can actually see during the half of those maps that I changed my style completely, and I adapted this circular flow mapping style.
This idea obviously caught on to a degree where everyone uses circular flow, but how did it evolve from just you doing it?
Yeah, it was especially the Chinese community back then who were mapping all the Toho songs, other Eastern music. I had a lot of friends there. They said I influenced their maps, but at that time I wasn't like telling them how to map or something. It just happened. I wasn't explaining my mapping. I was just okay.
I mean, your maps were just around that area. I assume they were popular. When I started playing in 2013, your maps were like some of the most well-known maps in the game. Personally, my favorite is like Ogo8's.
When I mapped Ogo8's, at that point I was already comfortable with its flow thing, so I kind of tried to take it to the next level by introducing different slider speeds, so you get this this feeling even more. When I saw people start doing bigger circles as well and doing jumps and doing the flow thing, I was quite young. I was like 16 years old. I was kind of not happy about how they did it. It's like they do the things that I do, but the feeling is not there. And then on certain maps, I was like, oh shit. There was one map by Libidos, I believe. I got so hyped about that map. I was like, yes. And then, yeah, of course, mappers like Dangard, Natike, Gabi, like in the bubble I was in, they all got it, and it was very nice, and we made some amazing collabs as well.
So you said you were like 15 or 16 whenever this stuff was going on, right? It's been another 15 years since then, right?
Oh, has it been? When it comes to mapping, I'm just like chasing a feeling. Sounds very deep. When I map, I don't really think. I just want to have this feeling. Like sometimes I map 30 seconds and then I play that part for 10 times in a row. Yeah, does it have the feeling? Do I feel it? When I don't, I just do something else. And if I do, then let's continue this map. My brain turns off and I'm in this meditative state, and it's just calming to me to map.
You're in a flow state, you could say.
At some point, I really wanted to make music. The same thing actually happened. I made some kind of music. I was like, oh, this has this kind of feeling. I want to chase this feeling. I want to make more of this. So then I started making a lot of piano music. If you listen to them, they all sound the same. Because they were all chasing the same feeling. I got the same with my maps. They all feel the same. Yeah, that's just a thing I do. Actually, it made me realize that I want to create feelings for other people. I want to make experiences. So I got into games and I did game development, and currently I'm actually a game designer. So my profession is game designer, and I am doing exactly that. So what I do at my job is make sure the game feels correct, but not to myself, to the audience that plays the game. So that's a bit different. That's my life.
I mean, it's a very respectable thing, though. It's like, it's so like not quantifiable what you're talking about. So you need to be a certain kind of person to make this stuff happen, and you just happen to be that person. So it's really cool that you're able to make these experiences and make these feelings come into reality just through whatever mechanisms work in your head. Anyway, I think we're good.